love English, and English will love you. Welcome, everyone. In this session today, we will see in detail the syllabus of Class 11 under West Bengal Council of Higher Secondary Education. Let's first of all take an overview, wherein we check the marks distribution of several parts. Firstly, we have prose carrying 20 marks. Secondly, we have poetry, which again carries 20 marks. Post that, we have rapid readers or tales from Shakespeare. This carries 10 marks. Textual grammar carries 10 marks. Writing carries 10 marks again. ESP or English for Special Purpose will also carry 10 marks. Lastly, we have project work, which carries 20 marks, and all of these total out to 100 marks. Beginning with prose. We have Leela's Friend by R.K. Narayan, Karma by Khushwant Singh, Jimmy Valentine by Otto Henry, Noble Lecture by Mother Teresa, and The Place of Art in Education by N. Bose. The kind of questions that we can expect from prose are MCQ. 5 questions carrying 1 mark each, which totals out to 5. Short answer questions. 5 questions need to be answered, carrying 1 mark each, which again totals out to 5. In this section, we will be getting an option to select 5 questions out of 10. Lastly, we have long answer questions. We need to answer 2 questions, carrying 5 marks each, totaling out to 10 questions. Long answer question needs to be approximately written in 100 words. We again have a choice here. Out of 5 questions, only 2 needs to be answered. After prose, we have poetry. And in poetry, we have Upon Westminster Bridge by William Wordsworth, Meeting at Night by Robert Browning, The Sick Rose by William Blake, Brotherhood by Octavio Paz, and Daybreak by Henry Longfellow. The type of questions that we can expect from poetry are again MCQs, 5 questions carrying 1 mark each, totaling out to 5 marks. Short answer questions, 5 questions carrying 1 mark each. Only 5 questions need to be answered out of 10 questions. And long answer question, wherein 2 questions need to be answered out of 5 questions, carrying 5 marks each, totaling out to 10 marks. Once again, long question here has to be answered approximately in 100 words. Post poetry, we'll discuss about rapid reader. Rapid reader is tales from Shakespeare, which is composed by Charles Lamb and Mary Lamb. Rapid reader chapters include The Comedy of Errors, As You Like It, Twelfth Night. All of these 3 are comedies. The genre of Othello and Macbeth is tragedy, which gives us a very fair idea of the kind of novel and the diversified work of Shakespeare. The questions we can expect from this section are MCQ. 5 questions carrying 1 mark each, totaling out to 5 marks. Out of 10 questions, we need to answer only 5. Long answer question, 1 question carrying 5 marks, 5 marks is the total. Once again, long question here needs to be answered approximately within 100 words. We get an option here. Out of 5 questions, only 1 needs to be answered. Textual grammar has several parts. We'll see that transformation of sentence. From the section, we can expect 7 questions, all of them carrying 1 mark each, totaling out to 7 marks. Transformation of sentence will include of sections such as voice change, narration change, from active to passive or passive to active voice. Narration could be from third to first person and so on. Change of the degree of a sentence, interchangeability of the parts of speech, joining of a sentence, splitting of a sentence, affirmative to negative sentence and vice versa, assertive to exclamatory sentence and vice versa. The other section that falls under textual grammar is articles and prepositions. From articles and prepositions, we are expecting 6 questions. All of them carry half mark each, totaling out to 3 marks. Next, we have composition or the writing section. Now, the writing section will consist of paragraph writing, which will contain certain hints. Based on those hints, we need to construct a paragraph. Or we will have a story writing. Now, the story writing will also contain certain hints, keywords, and guidelines. And based on those keywords and hints, we need to compose a story. The selection between paragraph and story has to be made by you. The composition has to be written between 150 to 200 words. This is the ideal range. There is just one composition that needs to be attempted. It will carry 10 marks, totaling out to 10 marks. ESP or English for Special Purposes. This will have newspaper advertisement, which has to be composed in approximately 50 words. We need to attempt just 1 out of 2. This one question will carry 5 marks, totaling out to 5. Newspaper advertisement will cover a diverse range, such as a situation which is vacant or a situation where you want something. For land sale or land purchase, flat sale or flat purchase, there could be an accommodation to let or renting out your apartment. It could be educational. After newspaper advertisement will be a commercial leaflet, which has to be written again in 50 words, quite similar to newspaper advertisement. One has to be attempted out of 2. This one question will carry 5 marks and it will total out to 5 again. Commercial leaflet could be, for instance, opening of a showroom, tour package or travel agency, opening of an institution, training center, coaching center or a gym, or it could be a discount sale. Lastly, students also have to undertake a project work. Now, the project work can be either dramatization of a story or extension of a story or writing an autobiography. The project work has to be undertaken extensively and should be composed of 1,000 or up to 1,500 words. This is a huge writing piece. Also, the marks allotted to this one single project work is 20. So you need to undertake one project of 20 marks. Thank you, everyone. I hope you found this session interesting and have a fair idea about the structure and syllabus of 11th Standard English. Thank you once again and see you.